I know Kenyans are eager to know what is the state of Margaret Nduta's execution plans in Vietnam. But so far, no updated information has been made public. The only information we have right now is the one that was released yesterday by Foreign Affairs PS Korir Singwe. So this is what Singwe said. Let me read it out for you, then we'll discuss this further. Had a telephone conversation this afternoon with my counterpart, Honorable Nguyen Minh Hang, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of Vietnam, over the matter of Margaret Nduta. I conveyed to Madam Hang the anxiety of the Kenyan people on the impending execution of our national and reiterated our request for a stay of execution to allow our two countries find a path to resolving the issue. I am grateful for Madam Hang's assurance that our petition is under consideration by her country's authorities. In the meantime, our mission in Bangkok is actively following up the case in situ. That was what Korir Singwe tweeted yesterday. And there was also this tweet that he was replying to Onyonka, who had earlier wrote a letter to William Ruto to intervene in this case. And Korir Singh responded to Senator Richard Onyonka, telling him that, "Thank you, Senator Richard Onyonka, for your petition. Nduta's case is complex and difficult, but we are doing everything within our disposal to secure reprieve for our national." So Kenyans, a section of Kenyans want Margaret Nduta repatriated back in our country and face the laws here. But is that possible? It is not. Why? Because Margaret Nduta was found guilty in Vietnam and not in Kenya. So saying that they should plead for him to come back and face the law here is difficult. It's like saying that I have a twin sister, and then a twin sister commits a crime, and then you're asking the judge or the court to punish me, who is innocent, rather than my sister, who is the one who has committed crime. So this is a good example of asking Vietnam just to release him to come to Kenya and face the law here. So you see, it is very difficult. And what you really need to know is that these Asian countries are very strict when it comes to narcotic laws. And the reason is this. You see, most of these Asian countries are dealing with severe cases of drug use. Imagine a country with, let's say, 90 million people, and 30 million of its people are drug consumers, are drug users. So these countries, the only way to end this menace is by ensuring that they put in place harshest laws to deal with anybody who is trafficking drugs in this country. So for Nduta's case, I can say that prayer, we really need to pray for her. That is the only powerful thing that can save Nduta. You see, in life there is in a situation you find yourself in a very difficult situation, and you say that huyo tumuombe tu. The only thing that can save her ni tumuombe tu. It is the same case here. It is a very difficult case, and the only thing that we can do as a country is pray for Nduta. While I can see that people are expressing different opinions, we have Kenyans who really are praying for Nduta, and then we have Kenyans who are really want her executed because they are saying that law is law, and that we should not be very empathic, we should not be very lean, we should let the law follow its course. So Nduta's story and the family, it is a very difficult one. And you know, sometimes when these executions happens, it happens silently. Like it might take a while. Like now you see the foreign PS intervene, and the response is from Vietnam is that they are considering his plea, his request. But this might be the final word we are getting from Vietnam. This might be the final conversation that the two countries might engage on regarding this matter. The execution might happen, and they might choose to silently dispose the body without informing her family. It has happened. It's not the first thing that is going to happen. Vietnam has severally executed people. People are being executed not for killing, not for just for embezzlement of funds. We have a billionaire who was executed not because he killed somebody, not because of drug trafficking cases, but because of embezzlement of public resources. So Nduta's case of execution is not the first one in Vietnam. It has happened severally. Others are Vietnamese who have faced this harshest law. We have billionaires who have been executed because they were found guilty of embezzlement of fund, of public resources. So you see, it is a very difficult situation, and you know that when it comes to drugs, this is now the hardest and the harshest, because they just want to end the menace of drug use in their country. So this is Nduta's letter. It is a very emotional letter. And it says, yes, at least najua the day and time to meet the creator. Yes, I know it is today. Wakenya wamekuwa wa true such that wametry all means but all in fail. Wengi wananicall criminal, but I guess I'm just a victim. Nilikuwa na dreams vile ningemake it ni come back home nikuweke good life mama, but they have terminated the dreams. I know this is the last thing na kuandikia, but the reply najua nitaget nikiwa na my ancestors. Wacha niende, maybe I will find justice when I meet my maker. Najua itakupain kunilose, but you are the most strong woman I know. I know even though si rahisi utaweza kuhandle. My siblings wa show nilienda kutafuta, but it will take time to meet them. Let me face the knife. But I have one question yenye nitawachia the world. Am I a criminal or a victim? So this is the letter from Nduta to her mother, and it's a very emotional letter. You see, this story is very complicated, and you know that there are many claims to this Nduta story. We have others saying that she is innocent because it is something that she was given to carry innocently without her knowing. Others feel like she knew what she was doing. You see, it is very difficult to know what really happened. It is only Nduta who can tell us the truth. And so it is a really difficult moment for her and the family. So all we need to is to pray for Nduta, and let's hope that miracle will happen because that is the only thing that can save Nduta. But if from today henceforth we don't hear anything from the Foreign Affairs Office here in Kenya and anything from Vietnam, then we must know that the execution was done because sometimes they don't, it is done silently and it ends just like that. So for Nduta and for the family, this is a very difficult moment for you. We just hope that you get strength to go through all this, because hearing that your family member is being executed is really, really very emotional and very difficult to deal with. So that is it for me for now. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.